Hey guys, what's up? We're gonna do an eyeshadow declutter slash collection, and to be honest, I did not realize how much I had until I started trying to separate them into piles and go through them, and then I was like, whoa, I got a problem. All right, so we're gonna dive right in. First off and foremost, the ones that I'm getting rid of, I'm not just like throwing in the garbage unless they're expired. I'm either donating them to my daughter, who, let's be honest, borrows my stuff anyway. So she might as well have a chance to have some of these really awesome palettes, or I give them to friends who I know will absolutely love these. So we're gonna jump right in because, like I said, I have far more than I realized that I had. Okay. Let's just go right into it. We're gonna start with, I guess, this pile. This is the Blink palette. Oh, by the way, this is gonna be a two-parter because that's how much I've got. So this is my Blink Electric Eyes palette, and as we all know, this is what it looks like. I love this color. I just wore this color in this one the other day. Loved it. I got so many compliments on my makeup, so I'm definitely gonna keep that one. I just got this the other day. This is the Lancome Glow For It. This is an all over highlight palette. But what I wanted to use it for is a eyeshadow topper. Like, look at those. Those are super, super pretty. This is like almost a duochrome. It looks white, but then when you put it on, it goes pink. So that's one that I really want to try and utilize. Next up, this is a counterfeit palette that I got off of Wish, which is going to be a whole nother video later down the road. This is supposed to be one of the Pat McGrath Mothership palettes. I'm not even sure which one it was supposed to be anymore. Those are the colors. It reminds me an awful lot of a Sleek palette, but some of the colors are really pretty, so I do want to just give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, then I'll get rid of it. Next up is my Cargo Getaway palette. I like Cargo shadows. I haven't really had much time to play with this because I have so many shadows that I've actually thrown this in the bottom drawer of my vanity and totally forgotten that I've had it. But I do know that these colors over here are super pretty, and I do look forward to playing with them some more. So we're going to hold on to that. And I also have the Wanderlust palette from Cargo. And these are why I got it. This beautiful green here, this deep green here. I've already kind of played with these, whoops, a little bit. Generally, this is my area, and the neutrals over here, but I'm trying to branch out and try something new. Like I said, I haven't had much time to play with these. I've got so many other palettes that I haven't given them a fair shot. And I'm gonna put these in. Oh, jeez, I almost had a catastrophe. I would have cried so bad. All right, we're gonna keep going. Next up is the True Naked CoverGirl Golden. And as you can see, this is my shade, and this is generally where I've lived for so long, is in the goldens and the browns. But this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous palette that I don't want to let this go because this is one of the few drugstores that I have. So I'm gonna actually hold on to that because, like I said, I don't have a lot of drugstore ones. Next up is a Sleek. This is the E10 594. And I got this one for these right here. The gold and the three greens. I'm trying to find some greens to play around with it because I have blue eyes. I can oftentimes pull off a green look. These three right here are absolutely stunning as well. So that's why I have that one. And I like them. They blend nice and they wear nice. So I like them. This one is the Oh So Special 658. These are available at Ulta. This one, I believe, specific one, I believe is on sale now. That's what it looks like. More neutrals. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade, and I love this one over here. Haven't really had a chance to play with this over here, but I'm hoping to. So I'm going to keep that. Next up is a BoxyCharm Z palette with my Makeup Geek shadows and a blush in it. And this I absolutely love. These two are not so much my jam, but they're the only Makeup Geek shadows I have, so I don't want to get rid of them. Next up is a collector's item. I know that this is available, I believe, at Nordstrom Rack. and maybe Haute Look, but I think that's it. And it's the Urban Decay Full Spectrum. That's what it looks like, and I play all the time with this whole row. These two here, I do a little bit in the blue and the purple, and I love these greens over here. So I'm hoping to get into this like combination a little bit more, just because it's almost fall, and I like to do a sunset eye in the fall time. Don't know why. I don't know why that is. I just do. So I'm going to keep that, mostly because I love Urban Decay. Next up is a disappointment for me, and I actually do regret buying it. It is the Heavy Metals palette by Urban Decay. I'm trying to block the mirror. Some of these colors are gorgeous. Like, I absolutely love this color, and I love this color, but on me, for whatever reason, they do not work. A couple of these on this side, like this, are okay, and I think that one. Those are the only ones that I seem to be able to get to somewhat work. The rest of them either fade out or they just don't do what they're supposed to. And I can never remember how to put this thing back together. Nope, that's not it. Excuse me while I try and fix this. There we go. So I'm just going to hang on to it, see if I can't make it work somehow, but so far it's just not kicking in for me. Next up is a BH Cosmetics Bronze Paradise palette. This is probably one of my favorite brands that I've found so far, BH Cosmetics. I mean, look at the two bronzers, gorgeous. That blue is to die for. This is a gorgeous shade over here. This is just a very neutral palette with a couple little pops of color. It's awesome, and it's easy. I can just take this whole thing, throw it in my bag, and I've got mattes, I've got shimmers, I've got transition shades, I've got a bronzer. It just really works for me. So I'm going to hold on to that. As much as I love BH Cosmetics, I don't love this palette. I like it, but I don't love it. This is the Marble Collection. This is the Warm Stone Collection. Like I said, I like it. I don't love it. Like, I love this shade, and there's a beautiful burgundy here and here. But if you try to get the cohesive look out of them, they don't blend well, and they don't... It's not just that they don't blend well, but it seems to, like, muddy almost on my eye. It doesn't sit as well as I'd like it to. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that along to someone else. This is the Winky Lux Kitten palette that we got in BoxyCharm. I've played with this a little bit. I've played with this shadow, and this shadow. Again, this is kind of a neutral palette with a little bit of color. I don't know if I could get a full look out of this. I'm not a huge fan of how that looks or blends out. But again, to be fair, I have so many palettes that I really haven't given it a fair shot. So I am going to hang on to it, and if I don't use it at all in the next 6 months, I'm going to get rid of it in the next declutter. This one is not going anywhere. This is Tarte. This is another one that I absolutely love. This is the Make Believe in Yourself palette, and gorgeous colors. There's one matte, one kind of brow bone / highlighter shade, which could work. This one I'm absolutely in love with. And then these two over here, I absolutely love. So this one's not going anywhere. I use it all the time. And it smells like cake. It smells like cake. What can I say? Next up is another collector's item. I got mine at Nordstrom Rack. I don't think they sell them there anymore. I haven't seen anything about them. I know you can get them maybe on eBay and Amazon. But it's the Urban Decay Electric Palette. And I have not given this its proper attention. I really, really haven't. Like, this glittery silver over here would be so much fun to play with, as with this like duochrome here. This is intense. This is ridiculously intense. Some of them are a little bit too intense for work, but I want to give it a fair shot, so I'm going to hold on to that, see if I can't play with it, especially since Halloween's coming. I know, it's only June. I know, slow it down. Can't help it. I'm a Halloween girl. This I got just for fun, because what girl doesn't love glitter? This is the Cleof Cosmetics Mermaid Glitter Palette. It's 21 pressed glitters and some mattes down here. And let me tell you something. These glitters pack one hell of a punch. These are, like, look at them. They're absolutely gorgeous. I've worn a couple of them now. And I know it seems silly, but I just wanted a somewhat affordable glitter palette just to kind of experiment with glitter. So I'm going to keep that. Just give it a shot. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know why I do the things I do. I just do them. Alright, next up is one that I've just gotten. This is the Nabla Dreamy eyeshadow palette. This I thought was the real thing, and it turned out that I got scammed. Again, that's a whole nother video. But the palette in here looks gorgeous. It really does. Like, look at those gorgeous colors. The purples and the gold and even the pink up here. They just look pretty. I have not even, like, I've swatched it once, I think. And I haven't even used it. I just got it. So that one I'm definitely holding on to. Not going to get rid of it. I don't know if I'm going to use it in a Get Ready With Me, only because it is a counterfeit. So I don't really know if I'm going to. This one is one we all know and love. This is a Tarte's Pro palette. And a lot of people, in a lot of videos I've seen, it's like, you either love it or you hate it. I personally love this thing. Like, I use this row all the time, and I use this row all the time. These two I don't play with so much, which I'd like to, because it's kind of hard for me sometimes to wear purple shadows because it looks like I got punched in the face, which isn't a hot look. But I really do want to try some of these more, like this row and this beautiful pink, and I have not used that yet, which I would absolutely love to. So I'm going to hold on to that because that is like my go-to palette. Especially if I want to do just a matte look, then I will just go into that top row and just create one awesome smoky eye, which I can now do. This one is not going anywhere because I love the Graveyard Girl. Guilty. I love her. I love watching her channel. She if I'm having a bad day, I go watch her, and it cracks me up. She cracks me up. And I love this palette because it's formulated for blue eyes. I'm really sorry about the glare, you guys. Like this color, this is amazing paired with this one or this one with a little bit of that one just in the middle of your lid, or even with that one. This row, again, I haven't gotten into much because I don't want it to look like I have a black eye, but I'd like to get into those and see what kind of looks I can create because I just like this palette. So it's gonna stay, although I don't reach for it as much as I used to. I'm gonna put you guys just a tiny bit closer. I'm gonna try not to make it an earthquake. If I do, I'm so sorry. This is my Z palette, full of miscellaneous little shadows. And why are you, ugh. I don't even know what you are. Gross, that's what you are. I don't even know what that is. Like, I don't even know what that is. And it's leaking gunk all over the place. So these 6 here are Ofra. That's the banana powder. These are just some loose glitters that I picked up. I don't even know where I got that one. That one I got, I think, from Ipsy, maybe? I don't know. I'm probably going to take all of these shadows out and just save the Z palette because I don't use any of them, and I don't really want to keep a Z palette full of eyeshadows that I'm not going to use. So I'm probably going to depop them and get rid of it. One more. Actually, maybe we can do 2 more. This is another one that I'm not crazy about. It's another BH Cosmetics. This is the Marble Collection Cool Stone. And I did love this one paired with this one, because this one you can't tell. I think it's that one. No, it's this one. I lied. It's this one. This one has a blue, I don't know. It's like blue flecks in it. So when you use it with this one, it like transitions like a dream. It's just a gorgeous, seamless look. But this I can't use. This doesn't look right on me. These two are just, there's something about the way they look on me that just, it doesn't make me happy. So I'm going to pass that one along as well. And I think I'm going to have to stop here. I think. No, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. This is another one I'm not keeping. This is the Pure Cosmetic, what is this? Soiree Diaries. I love the colors. Like, if I had to pick a palette, this would be my palette. This would be like my jam. This is my safety neutral zone. I absolutely love them. They do not wear on me very well. They are very patchy on me. They are dry. I have to work really hard to build them up. And for whatever reason, I have wicked sensitive eyes, and Too Faced is a brand that I cannot wear at all. I love it. I love the colors, but I cannot wear them. They actually burn my eyes and leave like little blisters. This is kind of the same thing. It really affects my eyes And I just don't want to take a chance. So I'm going to pass it on. My daughter doesn't have that problem. She can wear anything. I swear you could like tape tinfoil to her eyelids and it would look fantastic. I don't know how she does it, but she does. So that is it for part 1, you guys. If you like this video, let me know in the comments down below. Give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Would love to have you as part of my viewing family. And hit the notification bell so that you guys are always kept up to date whenever I upload. And thanks for watching, you guys. I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.